The door didn't appear on any floor plan. That should have been enough to stop them. The house was old, but not ancient. Renovated twice. Inspected. Approved. Yet behind a utility shelf in the basement, hidden so perfectly it blended into the wall, was a narrow metal door with no handle on the outside. Just a faint outline. And a lock that was already open. At first, they assumed it was an access panel. Something harmless. Something forgotten. When they pulled it open, cold air spilled out, sharp and damp, like a cellar that had never fully dried. The smell wasn't rot. It was worse. Clean. Recently cleaned. A short stairway descended into darkness. The steps were uneven, poured by hand, not measured. Whoever built them hadn't cared about comfort. Only access. Halfway down, the temperature dropped again. That's when they heard breathing. Not loud. Not rushed. Patient. They froze. Listened. The sound stopped instantly, as if whatever made it had realized it was being heard. Welcome back to the Unknown Files. This is the channel where hidden structures, sealed spaces, and discoveries that should never have been uncovered come to light. Stories where the most dangerous moment isn't what you find, but the decision to keep going. Before we continue, ask yourself this. If you heard breathing in a place no one should be, would you leave? Or would you need to know what was on the other side? Let us know in the comments, and if these stories pull you in, remember to like, subscribe, and share. Now, here's what they found. At the bottom of the stairs was a long hallway. Narrow. Curving slightly, just enough that the end wasn't visible. The walls were reinforced concrete, scarred with deep gouges, too wide for fingernails, too irregular for tools. Along the floor were drag marks. Not old ones. Fresh. They followed the hallway into a room with a single light bulb hanging from the ceiling, still warm to the touch. Beneath it lay a stained mattress and a video camera mounted high in the corner, angled carefully toward the center of the room. The camera was recording. Hours of footage showed nothing at first. An empty room. Silence. Then, occasionally, movement just outside the frame, shadows bending inward, stopping inches from the lens. Never fully entering view. What disturbed investigators most was the timing. The camera adjusted itself. The angle changed slightly between recordings, as if someone was checking it. Maintaining it. But no one ever appeared. As the search continued, they discovered more doors branching off the hallway. Some locked from the outside. Some sealed shut. One opened into a room so small it barely allowed a person to sit. On the wall, etched repeatedly, was the same phrase. Don't turn around. The phrase appeared hundreds of times. Different depths. Different pressures. Some letters carved with something sharp. Others pressed in by hand, so hard the concrete had cracked. When police arrived, they noticed something chilling. There were no exits beyond the hallway. No second entrance. No tunnel leading away. Whatever used the space had only one way in and out. The door behind the shelf. The house was condemned immediately. The entrance sealed with steel and concrete. Officials cited structural risks and liability concerns. But one officer later admitted something was left out of the report. During the final sweep, motion sensors triggered in the sealed hallway, minutes after everyone had left the building. Thermal cameras picked up heat moving slowly toward the sealed door. Then stopping. As if listening. Neighbors claim that sometimes, late at night, they hear a soft knock coming from the basement wall. 3 taps. Always the same rhythm. And sometimes, when the house is completely dark, a single light flicks on behind the wall, casting a faint glow through cracks that shouldn't exist. So here's the question no one has answered. What if the door wasn't hidden to protect people from what was inside, but to protect what was inside from being seen? Comment your theory below. Because on the unknown files, some doors aren't meant to be locked forever. They're meant to stay forgotten.